In Indiana, a few things better personify the Hoosier spirit of hard work and overcoming adversity, persistence, and sportsmanship more than high school basketball. It is rabid in our state. It always has been. It defines our state. Every year, the high school basketball season, during the basketball season, it culminates in February and March with what we call Hoosier hysteria, the postseason tournament. Now, half a century ago, and from its beginning, the height of Hoosier hysteria was before school consolidation and before the advent of class basketball. At that time, we had one single athletic class and crowned just one high school basketball team state champion each year. For the final game of the tournament, fans would fill Butler University's historic Hinkle Fieldhouse to standing room only capacity. And throughout those weeks of tournament, as the small, medium, and large-sized schools worked their way through the system to that championship game, it captured the hearts and minds of Hoosiers in a way that nothing else does. This phenomena was immortalized by the award-winning 1986 movie, Hoosiers, one of my personal favorites, and based on a truly improbable but true story. Back in the 50s, hundreds of small high schools existed all across our state, but no small school had ever won the basketball state championship. Then in 1954, Milan High School, a rural school with an enrollment of only 161 students for 4 grades, 161, faced a much larger school, Muncie Central High School, whose enrollment was 2,200 students, in the state championship game. The Milan Indians defeated the Muncie Central Bearcats to win the state title. It's been immortalized through the movie Hoosiers, which any Hoosier and hopefully people outside the state watch more than once. I watch it on a regular basis. It's a great story. Even today, Milan's incredible accomplishment is widely admired and discussed by Hoosier basketball fans. Indiana high school basketball in this era produced not only, however, this David and Goliath episode, but also another truly inspirational team. And this is their 60th anniversary. En route to winning the 54 state championship, Milan defeated the Crispus Attucks Tigers in the semi-state. No small accomplishment, as that was a large school with an exceptional team. At that time, Crispus Attucks was an all-black high school in Indianapolis. And despite their loss to Milan in 1954, the Tigers were back the next year. And on March 19th, 1955, 60 years ago, Crispus Attucks won the state title by defeating Gary Roosevelt High School 97-74 that championship game. The next year, Crispus Attucks went undefeated, riding a 45-game winning streak to another state title. Attucks finished the 1950s with a third championship in 1959. So Crispus Attucks High School's 1955 state title was one of several firsts. Not only were the Tigers the first team from Indianapolis to win the state title, they were the first African-American school in the nation to win an open state tournament. Through the perseverance and leadership of their coach, Ray Crow, the players learned not just the game of basketball, but also valuable lessons about discipline and patience and perseverance. These lessons resulted in back-to-back state titles, as I've said. On the court, the Crispus Attucks teams of the mid-1950s were led by a future professional all-star, champion and Hall of Famer named Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson said of those Crispus Attucks teams, "The way we played and won, we did it with a lot of class." The Tigers' success on the basketball court helped tear down many lingering racial barriers of that time. This team inspired the state of Indiana with their hard work, graciousness, and sportsmanship. And so today I join my fellow Hoosiers in marking the 60th anniversary of this milestone in honoring this team of champions.